bought a freaking ice cream truck. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are having a fantastic day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Parker Nirenstein, and this is Vehicle Virgins. I just got back from an incredible trip to Portugal to drive the new McLaren Senna. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure to do so. It was by far the best car that I have ever driven. We are back here in beautiful, sunny Los Angeles, and this is one of the most exciting days in a long time for Vehicle Virgins. I have talked about getting a project car for who knows how long, honestly, since the start of the channel, and today, the plan is to finally buy one. Now, right off the bat, I know what you guys are thinking. I was talking about a drift car, maybe an old BMW, maybe a track car. What the heck am I doing with a mail truck? Now, the drift car thing is still an idea, might happen in the future, but once you see what I have in mind with this mail truck, I guarantee you're gonna love it. I haven't been this stoked for the future of the channel in a long time, guys. I'm gonna be upping the production quality like crazy. I'm even thinking about having Frankie come out and film all the videos third person, so we got epic B-roll, we got perfect angles, and the channel is just gonna get hyper and hyper. When I first moved to Los Angeles, I bought that cheap Crown Victoria, the Hood Dawn. We modified it, cut the roof off of it, even put a nitrous kit on it from Pep Boys, and that didn't go so well. It caught fire. And now, we're about to kick it up a notch. Speaking of projects, I bought this 12-person peacock floating island thing for the pool. And when we inflated it, we realized it was so big that we had to push it over the house. That's right, my friends went up there and yeah, it crashed down and unfortunately popped, and it lasted for all of 30 minutes. But I'm sorry, little guy. As we did with the Hood Dawn, the best place to find the cheapest project cars is Compton. So I don't think we'll be taking the Lamborghini. Alex brought his rental car. Let's roll. Well, now that I have my proper hat, we're ready to go. Just kidding, now we're good to go. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the awesome support on the Prius key tags. For those of you who want a little more family-friendly version, I've came out with this cool Prius, said no one ever, so you can do the same thing on the freeway. I've seen like 40 Priuses already today. Cop one, link in the description below. Well, I'd say this building perfectly represents how Sears is doing currently. They've got a sign that says we sell major appliance brands, but it doesn't look like they sell anything. Made you look, got him. Got him! Wow, the graffiti out here is actually sick. Always nice seeing cops outside of hotels. Oh boy. With a K9 unit. All right, guys, we just rolled up to the spot where my future project car is hiding. Oh my God, look at all the trucks here. Well, it looks like we have stumbled upon the land of mail trucks. Look at all of these things. And I love that some of the sides of them still have this rubbed off livery from USPS or FedEx and stuff like that. I believe this 2003 diesel is the one I'm looking at. Look at that, it still literally has the USPS emblem right there. It says we deliver for you on it. So if that's not a legitimate mail truck, I don't know what is. Let's take a look at the interior of this. Look how much space we have in the back here. Honestly, I was thinking combination of drag truck and also a place where we could hang out. So obviously this is gonna need some serious work, but imagine if it had some nice couch bench seats, some televisions in here, some Xboxes. I'm literally picturing myself right now rolling up to my house, parking this outside, and my neighbor's going, what the hell is he thinking? Also like that you could totally drive this thing with the doors open or closed at the same time. Also, that Mini Cooper S is epic. Time to fire her up for the first time. Let's see. Looks like we've got a start switch. Push to start on this thing. All right, the question is, does the fan actually work? Let's go ahead and see. Oh my God, it's working. Automatic door locks? Look at that. We've got some interesting news. What's going on?
All right, so the recently passed away owner of this vehicle has a couple of random projects at this place which he was working on. One of them being this right-hand drive Mini, which is having its carburetor rebuilt. But then he also has a few passenger tractors. Now, these are tractors.
What is a passenger tractor, dude?
It's a tractor that you drive with 5 rows of seats and a small little roof, so you can give tours to people.
Passenger tractor project car? What? Well, actually, let's take a look at this Mini. This thing is beautiful. It's all carbon fiber inside, right-hand drive, manual, And then look at these Zen electric vehicles. I've never heard of these in my entire life, but look at the interior on this thing. I like the carbon fiber dash, the small little steering wheel, manual. Look at that. It does look like, unfortunately, the plan was to do an LS or even maybe an E60 M5 V10 swap in the truck. I don't know if anything like that's gonna fit in there, but maybe a 2JZ with a turbo on it. This might be the best part of the entire truck. The passenger seat. And I guess Alex found out that's where the battery goes. So as much as I legitimately wanted today to take this thing home, pay cash for it, drive it, get the livery kit, look at this render that my friend did. This is the plan for this thing, by the way. No matter which mail truck we're getting, we are pulling the engine out. We're thinking LS or a V10, supercharging it potentially. I've talked to VF about maybe some collaboration action on that and making it a ridiculous project drag mail truck. James came up with the name, the Turbo Express. I quite like that, although that's not really gonna work if it's supercharged, so never mind. But the concern with this is, it weighs 9,000 pounds and it's huge. And I feel like something that would be better for this would be one of those smaller USPS things that drives by, gives you mail. They don't have huge packages in it, but that lightweight, it's gonna be excellent on the drag strip, which is exactly what Grumman was thinking when they developed it.
I don't think there will be any big packages going into that mail truck.
I don't even have to wait to get roasted in the YouTube comments. Now my friends are doing it. Sick. So I'd be lying if I didn't say I was a little bit disappointed, as I did absolutely want to take that thing home today, but I don't want to impulse buy something that's not exactly what I'm looking for. It's just too big. I need a smaller one so that the power to weight ratio can actually be impressive, because that thing weighs 9,000 pounds. So even if it had 900 horsepower, yeah, that power to weight ratio sucks. Yeah, so I'm like really stuck on getting this car today. I get passionate about stuff. He was just talking about how once something's in his mind, like, you gotta do that. And then, you know, 2 weeks later, you don't care about it whatsoever. I do not want that to happen with the mail truck. We're obviously getting one. So we're looking at all these used car dealerships like, you guys got a mail truck in there? Excuse me, do you have any Grumman LLVs for sale? Nope, nope. What about over the, no, probably not that. That has to be the worst Prius I have ever seen. Bad Prius. It's a woody Prius. Oh my God. Oh my God, it has chrome on it too.
That's like fake Volks, you see that?
Yeah. Nice, good style. So I've done some research and it appears it's harder to find one of these than I thought, but I am absolutely not giving up. I mean, look how funny these things look. So in my search for a mail truck, I have stumbled upon something cooler. I don't know if this is road legal. Maybe you guys can tell me if you can register this on the road, because if you can, I'm gonna do this ASAP, especially given the price. Check this out. Tell me, there has to be something wrong with this. How for $21,000 can I buy a fire truck with a giant crane on the top of it? I mean, that would be the coolest thing in the world. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. I have done a ton of research and found the perfect truck. Instead of getting a mail truck, it's actually, well, it's the same thing, but it is an ice cream truck. And I'm praying this thing plays the ice cream theme song. Also, I'm about to go pick up Frankie at the airport because he's coming out from Michigan. Those shots were too dope to deny. So these videos are about to get a heck of a lot more legit. Just picked up Frankie from the airport. We are headed to pick up the new mail truck. So we just pulled up. Apparently the mail truck is right around in that area. I'm excited to see the future project car. I imagine I'm in kind of the wrong spot.
Yeah, close by.
Okay.
Okay, ain't me going outside.
All right, bye. Okay, so we're trying to find this place. I don't know if it's an Apple Maps issue or what, but we're walking on a dirt path and we have no idea where this is. And I don't see any mail trucks, but I'd take that as a project vehicle. Okay, well, in case everything fails, we've got this as a project car. Got a spare tire on it too. That's awesome. It looks like I picked up a friend on the freeway on the way over here, some toilet paper, so at least I have that for later. Okay, I can see it in the background right now, and this is literally perfect. Exactly what I'm envisioning. I'm so pumped right now. Still has all the stickers, and then look, there's a Prius next to it. It's fate. Doing kind of a little school project, but randomly need a Ice cream truck. Do you have the key? Can I just see what sound it makes? I'm not expecting it to turn on, but...
Make sure you dump the gas if there's any gas in there.
Yeah. The blue painted
That's
air intake. There we go.
That's the original stuff right there. Tires are the same idea, so if we put air in them, so it'll be easier to roll.
That's true too, yeah.
All of us here, we can push it pretty good.
Okay.
No problem.
So we just drove a couple hours to check this thing out because the USPS vehicle I checked out earlier in this video was way too big for my needs. Honestly, this thing looks amazing. Super light. We've even got some, you know, boost gauges down here. This looks like a tachometer out of a 1960s Chevrolet. This thing's actually a Ford though, so got this lovely automatic transmission. So here we have all 12 horsepower. I actually like that this is painted in blue. I guess the carburetor needs some work. The car is not running. We've got cobwebs everywhere. We've also got a coolant tank made out of a green tea. Nice. Back door. Gosh darn it. It's pretty awesome actually. I'm pumped. All right, so here's the deal. The reason I was being a little bit quieter, a little bit less enthusiastic is because it's when you're buying a vehicle, you don't want to seem like this is the ultimate. You don't want to let them know that there's not too many ice cream trucks for sale right now, and this is the perfect project to then spend a lot of money putting an LS engine in it and a nice new transmission and drivetrain and drag tires, because then he's gonna go, oh, the price that we said before? Yeah, just quadruple that. So we're negotiating the price. It's going really well. All right, oh my God, we are off-roading in the E63. We have just done the deal. I have bought the cheapest ice cream truck in the United States. Well, I got it for less than half of what it was listed for, so I'm pretty stoked about that. The only thing is it doesn't run. So we've got AAA, who should have a tow truck up here. We're gonna push it onto it and take it to VF. All right, I'm extremely excited. Never in my life did I think I'd say I just bought an ice cream truck, but I just bought an ice cream truck. I present to you, we haven't named it yet, the new vehicle to the channel. Oh man, I'm so excited. And the best part about this entire thing is I didn't tell them what they were picking up because I figured AAA wouldn't be too down with a, I don't even know what to describe this, I guess a mail truck or an ice cream truck. I have an ice cream truck, like, yeah. I didn't want them to be like, sorry sir, we don't do ice cream trucks. Turns out the guy who's driving is a subscriber. Shout out to you, dude. He showed up here before we even got here. This is easily the best thing I've ever seen. I mean, an ice cream truck on a tow truck driven by a subscriber to VF Engineering, the land of V10 superchargers. Comment in the comment section below what you think we should do to this, and especially what we should name it. Well, on the list of things I thought I would see today, a mail truck wasn't one of them, and now we've got a Rolls-Royce Phantom with Lambo doors, so that's pretty awesome. Wow, okay. And there's also a Mustang here with it was a Mustang GT with a sticker below it letting us know that it had 420 horsepower, so thank you. This is definitely the first time I've ever been at VF with an ice cream truck. I've talked to Nick about it. He's stoked. Obviously, this isn't the typical project that they deal with, but we're dropping this thing off, and then it is time to brainstorm ideas. I've gone everything from an LS to keep it simple so it works. Obviously, something as crazy as getting a donor engine from an E60 M5, that V10, straight piping that. Of course I want the M5 V10, it'd be 10 times cooler, but is it possible with a SMG2 transmission or a manual to put it in a ice cream truck? Well, that's why I brought it to VF, because they're really freaking smart. So I want to work with some sort of company that does interior design. If you're watching and you want to partake in the craziest project of all time, hit me up on my email. It's basically going to be just the most ridiculous fun project ever where the sky is the limit. So if you have any creative ideas that are relatively affordable, we're not putting a jet engine on it, it's not going to fly, comment in the comment section below. I want to make this kind of an interactive, collaborative process between me, my friends. Actually, James had this idea a long time ago in high school with a buddy of his, Matt. They wanted to make a racing mail truck. Well, here we are, we're making that dream a reality. So if you've got some awesome ideas, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I bought a freaking ice cream truck. Let's go. I look forward to seeing you next video. That's how I feel after I bought a mail truck. Get hyped.